But let me just list off a couple of unsigned artists that he got a chance to be able to break and help them to be able to come into the stratosphere as far as hip hop. And if you're a hip hop fan like I am, if you're around that 50 age, some of you aren't admitting it at all. But if you are and you were around the golden age of hip hop, this is the voice. This is the legendary voice of hip hop. And we want to thank him. This is like spending time with the Smithsonian today of hip hop. It's incredible. Did you guys plan any of those type of shows?
Yeah. Well, a lot of pre-production went into our weekly program. For those who don't know, which was on WKCR 89.9 FM every Thursday from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. So it was not an ideal time slot. I directed, produced, wrote, music supervised a documentary about it titled "Stretching Bobito Radio That Changed Lives" back in 2015. It's actually the 10th anniversary. We'll be organizing some screenings in New York before the end of the year to celebrate that. Um, but yeah, I mean, a lot of work went into it. You know, I was listening to demos, and Stretch was like tracking down unreleased records. We were both dealing with a lot of promoters at record labels, and a ton of unsigned artists. I was hosting unsigned artist showcases at the New York Poets Cafe, Lyricist Lounge. I was writing about unsigned artists and rap pages. I was playing demos in Vibe magazine, my monthly column. Eventually I opened up a store in 1996 called Footwork. I was selling independent independently released 12 inches by up and coming artists. So there was a whole ecosystem in the 90s that fed the talent for the show. So yes, we were as loose as it came, and a lot of existing personalities looked at us as sort of rebellious in a lot of ways for the era, because we weren't trying to groom ourselves to be on commercial radio. We were just trying to have fun for 4 hours, and we didn't have to play commercials. So it was like we were like the outlaws, I guess, if you will, of the era. And that's what really helped amplify and elevate our ability to reach people globally, because it was just such a curveball to what had existed in the past, all of which helped shape how we approached doing radio. And then as we got comfortable, we just kind of like found our own groove with it. And 2023, the National Association of Broadcasters Radio Hall of Fame inducted us. Um, and it was great. Both Stretch and I were highly honored by that, for sure.